What is up, guys? Dashing here for episode 447 of Community Universe Mode, in edition number 50, the Big 5-0 of Reality Wrestling here on this Tuesday, as I'm going to be busy on Thursday. So I had to move it up a little bit. Oh, excuse me. So I gotta snap into it, you know? Get my head in the game. What up, Botch? Where's Mike Miles? Gamer Gamer, are you so hyped for the debut of the BG Body Boys? Because I am very much looking forward to it. Edition number 50. 50 episodes of Reality Wrestling. I'm going to be celebrated on this episode tonight, as we have got one hell of a main event. A little bit of a gift from the GMs, as we've got a bit of interbrand warfare. Going to be the Fusion Tag Team Champions, the Ballers Club, taking on the World Tag Team Champions from Genesis Clicks, Xander Slate and Randy Borton. But getting things started, some six-man tag team action at the top of our card, as it'll be Billy Shaw teaming with the debuting BG Body Boys to take on Park Sung-ho and Shindig Shibang. Yo, what up, McLovin? Indeed, yeah, everywhere. Seen that literally. Facebook, Twitter. We did get 20. When was that? I don't know what it fell on, though. It's probably some point this season. I probably made a joke about it. We've also got Reed guys taking on Samuel Boone a little bit later in the card. Falls count anywhere. Kevin Silva goes one-on-one with Brent King 2. And more. This should definitely be an interesting tag team matchup. The unbeaten, currently 3-0 Billy Shaw, been super impressive since debuting last month. Teams with, we all know, Coach Dave Daniels, the current WGW World Heavyweight Champion, brought along his tag team partner, Dinesh Kumar, who makes his debut, calling themselves the BG Body Boys. See if they can work together. Billy Shaw earlier tonight in an interview backstage before the show started that you can check out on our website, cmvwrestling.com, !join, we'll give you the link. Seemed like he was a bit drunk already, as he had a good 2 or 3 six-packs in hand. Said he was going to be sharing with the BG Body Boys. But they're up against some stiff competition, no doubt. Billy Shaw been having his issues as of late with Park Sung-ho on the opposite team. And he'll be pairing up with Shindig Shibang, Jimmy Gimmick, and Shanaz Andoni. No Japs, Topher. Actually, there's a Korean, though. Billy Shaw, 3-0 currently in his CMV career. Don't let his appearances fool you. The Texan Dream, he's got a bit of a pudge. You know, he's a bit of a thick boy, but super dangerous. You don't want to get in a slugfest, as he has proven over these past couple of weeks. He won that impromptu battle royal earlier this week on a live event, outlasting 7 others, of course, in preparation for the actual Royal Rumble match that is just 4 weeks away at the 3rd annual Absolution. As now here comes Dave Daniels and Dinesh Kumar making his debut, the BG Body Boys. We all know Coach Dave Daniels. A lot of people a big fan of his training videos posted to our website. But I can't tell you a single thing about Dinesh Kumar. I guess we'll have to let his actions in the ring speak for him. I love that pose struck right there by Dave Daniels. So there's team number 1, Billy Shaw and the BG Body Boys, squaring up against the Korean Park Sung-ho, the owner of his own dojo back home. Brought along with him his 2 daughters and his venture to CMV, who compete over on Ferocity, of course. Park Sung-ho, one of the, if not the oldest members of my side of CMV, probably all of CMV, unmatched included. Late 40s, but proven that he can hang these past couple weeks. He's yet to grab himself a victory. Maybe with the help of Shindig Shebang, he can check that off, check that goal off here today. Yo, what up, Hellish? What up, Tomcat? Tomcat just randomly dropping in, saying something random. That's all we get from him these days. Definitely, I can see Billy Shaw and the BG Body Boys hanging out, outside of CMV, but Park Sung-ho and his tag team partners, not so much. An interesting concoction, no doubt, as here comes Shindig Shebang, Jimmy Gimmick, and of course the CMV veteran, Shanaz Andoni. They came together to compete in the Tag Team Cup last month. Decided to stay as a team afterwards. They've also been struggling to collect those W's, though. Perhaps in this six-man tag team encounter, with Sung-ho's help, they can get the job done. Spoil the debut of the BG Body Boys. Shindig Shebang versus Imaginary Friends. That would be a great match. Topher, why aren't you general manager, Topher, did you book Fusion, by the way, with all those countouts? Be honest. The flamboyant personalities of Shindig Shebang. Will they be able to mesh with the seriousness of Sung-ho, as Billy Shaw and Sung-ho are going to kick things off? These two have been having their issues as of late. Shaw knocked off Sung-ho in singles action last week here on Reality Wrestling, and right out of the gate, a stiff Irish whip into the corner. Now coming up from behind, the unbeaten Texan Dream with the cold cutthroat symbol, and then just right down onto the knee with that modified backbreaker. Oh, we're not just starting the night with a tag team matchup, Botch. We finish it that way. A little bit of a special gift for the 50th episode of Reality Wrestling. The Fusion Tag Team Champions will take on the Genesis World Tag Team Champions in Brand Warfare. Ballish Club versus Click. Got Kevin Silva going one-on-one with Brent King up next after this. We've also got Gary Reed and Samuel Boone finally bringing their bad blood to an end in a Balls Count Anywhere match. Knee right to the midsection. Now these bare feet right to the chest. Of course, Sung-ho does not wear boots so that it can get more effect out of his deadly strikes. Early tag. Here comes Jimmy Gimmick now. And a tweet right here, guys, from Crow says, at Johnny Sampson, when do we get our reward, or do you need me and Caleb to teach Schmitty another lesson? Obviously, the Anarchists, after not only defeating but brutalizing Schmitty last night on Fusion, feel as though they should be the recipients of that $100,000 bounty, but Sampson has been quiet on that this far. Jimmy Gimmick with the assist from his partner, Shanaz Andoni. Oh, Jesus Christ. Chest first off the apron, then a high knee to the temple. Guys, that apron is where all the hardest parts of the ring converge, mind you. Just pure metal is what Billy Shaw just got his fucking chest slammed down onto. Gimmick able to stay in control now, push Shaw up into a seated position. The Texan Dream gets a stiff kick right to the back. Now a stomp to the lower spine. Gimmick all over him like a monkey on a cupcake. Punch to the top of the head, blow to the midsection. Misses the clothesline though, nicely done by Gimmick. Those cat-like reflexes as he's put into the corner. Billy Shaw looks for a tag and to get it to Dinesh Kumar. Our first look, the debut of Kumar here. Drop toe hold, a little bit of an elbow drop combination brought together. A tweet here, guys, from Joey Bacon says, hate to be stomped on by Reese. Dirty sod has gum on his boots unless it's still fresh. So I guess Joey Bacon is asking Reese Matthews to give him the gum that's on his boot. That's what I'm gathering from that tweet. We know Reese Matthews is currently deep into an investigation regarding the gum on his boot situation. Moon swing by Jimmy Gimmick to Dinesh Kumar. Will it be an early night for the BG Body Boys and Billy Shaw as Jimmy Gimmick now lets out a mighty roar that echoes throughout the arena here. Shindig shebang now. Bam! Right to the side of the head. Shin to the temple. Jimmy Gimmick has Dinesh Kumar in big time trouble right now. Oh, a proper atomic drop to follow through right up where the sun don't shine, boys. And now Dinesh Kumar is in big trouble. Tag to Shanaz and Dodie. They call this going viral. Shindig shebang to bring home the win. Here comes Billy Shaw to make the save, though, before even the count of one. Jimmy Gimmick not happy about that, but Shaw pounced on him, too. Meanwhile, the distraction going to aid Kumar, so he's able to move out of the way of that slingshot leg drop. Uses the opening to tag in WGW World Heavyweight Champion Dave Daniels. The other half of the BG Body Boys, Shanaz Andoni, waiting for him, front headlock. Dinesh Kumar going to give one last assist to his boy, though. Drop kick didn't seem to do anything to Shanaz. Forearm smash and a backup on now. Andoni closes the distance. Irish whip. Pullback attack. Kitchen sink. Knee right to the gut. I've already got a Global Offensive poster in my room, I'll have you know. Right above my bed. Whew. Now Shanaz getting brought up to his feet. Able to counter though with an arm wench. With an arm wench. Face first down to the mat. Kick to the side of the head by Andoni. Shanaz, of course, a 3-time tag team champion, 2-time world tag, and 1-time fusion. As well as a 2-time light heavyweight champion, a 2-time anarchy champion. Andoni garnering the support of the CMV Universe, feeding off their energy off the second turnbuckle. Looks to take a leap of faith, and it will not pay off. Dave Daniels moves out of the way. Can he capitalize? European uppercut. Woo! Oh, and a spear to follow up. That's going to wake up Shanaz. Now into the corner, and oh boy. Slaps hands. Oh no. Billy Shaw going to become an honorary member of the BG Body Boys. Look at Shaw. He's loving it. Remember, he's drunk, so I don't think he really knows what he's doing right now. And the mud hole stomps. Just giving Shanaz a go of it. Look at the moves of Dave Daniels there. Round and around and around they go. Oh boy, and now Dave Daniels gonna launch the Texas Dream. Boom! Drop kick to the chest while Dinesh Kumar gets funky on the apron. Will that be enough to do it? The real number one, Bubba. One. No, just a 1 count. Oh, referee Poe gonna take out Dave Daniels. All right, the assist. Fusion is the flagship show, you know, the real big one. The biggest show in CMV. It's got the Undisputed title, the Fusion Tag Team titles, which will soon be deactivated, though, in favor of Trios Championships, which will be crowned the first ever champions at Regicide in 2 weeks. And then it's got the United States title and the light heavyweight title, while Genesis has the Alpha World Championship, the World Tag Team titles, the International title, and the Anarchy Championship and its division, obviously. Fusion's on Mondays, Genesis on Fridays. And this year's Reality Wrestling, where the two shows come together to feature new talent. Let's get an Irish whip into the corner. Billy Shaw could be in big trouble. Oh, little twisting lariat. And then what the hell was that? I have never seen something quite like that before. That's that innovative offense of Andoni's going to do it again. Watch out. Park Sung-ho. First, the kick right to the chest, then to the lower spine. Oh, my God, going to do it again. No, now looks like a proper tag, but Shaw's had quite enough. Close for a scoop slap. Shanaz drops down behind. Reverse DDT to reverse. Reverse DDT to reverse. Every title on the line. Topher. It's going to take place in Madison Square Garden in New York City, if that helps you with the design at all. And also, yes, every championship of Fusion will be on the line as a hot tag is made to Dave Daniels. Doesn't really help out very much, though. Shanaz immediately takes him down with a mat slam. Now a tag to Park Sung-ho. brings the old-timer back into the fray, but don't let his age fool you. He has proven to be dangerous over these past couple of weeks since making his debut, despite not getting wins. He has put on some great matches as the coach squashing him in the corner with that clothesline. Then to where the... Oh, man. Down low. Come on, Poe. No, there's no TLC. Kick to the midsection. Grabbed. Oh, nice agility by Daniels. And look at these kicks now to the midsection. Then just throwing Park Sung-ho like he's a sack of dirty laundry. Oh, and there is another spear by Double D. Billy Shaw, you can see, is still down. The BG Body Boys currently outnumbered. Oh, just got back up as I say that. Making the pin, but just a 2 count. Knuckles sandwich being applied. Fights out of it. Does Park Sung-ho with an elbow to the midsection. Oh! Those dangerous strikes on display by Sung-ho. And now a short arm clothesline. Fireman's carry overhead though. Dave Daniels not down and out just yet. Vertical base and face to face they stand now. An Irish Whipper to the corner looks to make a tag to Dinesh Kumar. The BG Body Boys looking for a successful debut. Double Irish Whip. Hop up by Daniels into a power slam by Dinesh Kumar. This could do it. 1, 2, 3, and it will the BG Body Boys and Billy Shaw pick up the W over Park Sung-ho and Shindig Shebang. What a nasty finish, a pop-up power slam. Yeah, Billy with the assist of the BG Body Boys goes 4-0 now. Hope we get a replay of that finish. That was a beautiful power slam. Those hips don't lie, guys. I don't think we're going to get the replay, but a pop-up power slam by the BG Body Boys keeps down Sung-ho for the 3 count. Son tells me those 6-packs are about to get devoured backstage. Up next here on Reality Wrestling number 50, guys, we've got some singles competition coming your way from the Genesis division. Genesis roster, I should say. Not exactly a division, but it is going to be the Portuguese wrestling god, Kevin Silva, with Brent King. This Friday's Genesis, guys, perhaps one of the most stacked in the show's entire history. 2 championship matches, so really a stacked card from top to bottom. It is currently up on our website if you've not seen it yet, also on our Twitter. But this is definitely going to be an interesting matchup. The former Olympian, self-proclaimed Portuguese wrestling god, Kevin Silva, under the tutelage of this mystery woman, Sarria, looks to finally pick up a win. He did really well last week on Genesis in that 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal. Got 3 eliminations, but then took the loss to Nicholas Hemmerling this past Sunday in the Point Break pre-show, so he wants to bounce back as he takes on Brent King, guys, who is ever impressive in the International Championship Elimination Chamber match, was in the final 2 alongside Dallas Steele, and what a fucking showing the kid put on. Truly proved that he could be something big in the future here in CMV. But he did take the L, and I'm surprised that he's even back in action this quickly after what a absolutely mauling that was between he and Dallas Steele. Yes, the 1st of April. And a tweet here, guys, from Billy Shaw says, I don't know what happened in that ring, but I just know I won, so that means I can drink some beer with my new friends. And Billy Shaw goes 4-0 as Kevin Silva makes his way towards the ring. Silva, a versatile competitor, very well-rounded, a phenomenal wrestler and dangerous submission expert. You do not want to get locked in what he calls the Olympian stretch, that abominable. His opponent, none other than the young upstart, Brent King, again, who I'm surprised is even competing this quickly after the Elimination Chamber. And what he went through inside of the Devil's Domain. The man formerly known as Brooklyn has quickly won over the CMV Universe, though, as he looks to get right back on track here tonight on Reality Wrestling number 50. There are 2 title matches. I already edited the card, Hellish, because I saw that you thought Shea Reed was for the title, but it is not. That is a non-title match. We will see Lance Martini, or as he is now going by, No Fun Martini, get his rematch against Dallas Steele for the international title. And of course, Imaginary Friends challenge Click for the World Tag Team titles. That's this Friday, though. We still got a lot to get to here on Reality Wrestling. Kevin Silva, Brent King about to go one-on-one. Referee Poe rings the bell, and immediately Kevin Silva going to overpower King and push him into the corner. See if there's going to be a clean break. There is, surprisingly. I'm honestly shocked that Silva just had a clean break right there. Back to the Continental tie-up now. Brent King takes the advantage of the side headlock. Back into the ropes. Toss. Watch out, Referee Poe. On the rebound, nice loop. Dez grabs him by the back of the head, just slamming him repeatedly. Stupid, stupid. And of course, Gary Reed in action up next against his rival Samuel Boone. They'll finally look to put their beef to an end. Falls count anywhere. In our main event, a special treat for the 50th episode of Reality Wrestling, Fusion versus Genesis, the Fusion Tag Team Champions against the World Tag Team Champs, Ballers Club, Chris Diamond and Rob Cross, taking on Xander Slit and Randy Borton of the Click. And a tweet from Harvey Hastings says, boring as shit main event. It should be us taking on a Click. I tap Xander out in a mere instant. Harvey Hastings putting together a group of foreign nationals, himself, of course, his bodyguard Mason Ross, the Swede, Seo Yu, the Japanese, and Nikola Ivanovic, the Serbian, calling themselves Global Offensive. They brutally assaulted Perry and Azrael yesterday on Fusion. Nice back suplex right there by Kevin Silva. Goes for a pin. First of the matchup. Will it be enough? No, not even a 1 count. Punch to the top of the head. Now lured into a front headlock. Kevin Silva with a scoop slam. Michinoku driver, actually. The fans are not loving this matchup. The live audience are giving both these guys a taste of their mind. The boos are deafening as Brent King, I think I just heard a CM Punk chant, stalled the suplex. Punch to the midsection by Brent King. Now a spinning soul kick, targeting that midsection. High kick, spinning soul again. Kevin Silva, please respond. Holy shit. Punch the back of the head, and there's a knee that sends Kevin Silva right out into the ringside area, eliminated from the Royal Rumble. And now Brent King, don't know exactly what the strategy is here. Now a springboard moon. Oh, landed on his feet, kind of. Horribly miscalculated, though. Now Kevin Silva into the steel security barricades there. Able to fire back. Dragon Scooter. Andy Savage. Never forget, one of my dogs is just ripping ass the entire time I've been live so far. So bad. We're at the count of 5, though. Referee Poe showing no leniency as Brent King with a reverse DDT to the Portuguese wrestling god on the outside here. Whew, so bad. Brent King going to make sure this does not end by a count out, though. Chris Andrews did not book this show. The Alpha World Champion busy getting ready for this Friday, involved in tag team action. Forearm smash going to back Brent King into the corner. Tree of Woe position, allowing the blood to rush to the head of King as he uses the ropes as leverage to put his boots at King's throat, making it impossible for him to breathe. Now tries to follow through, maybe the capture suplex, but instead Brent King with the lumbar check, countered by Kevin Silva to a body splash. And now Kevin Silva lying in a way, and there it is, the Olympic stretch. The Olympic stretch locked in by Kevin Silva. Will it be enough to get him the victory here? No, Brent King with some direct punches right to the face. Then a head scissors takedown. What a reversal. To keep himself alive for now. Kevin Silva stays in control. Nice over the head, belly to belly. Brent King dragged away from the ropes as Silva goes for a desperation pin at this point in the matchup. Only a 2 count. Tweet here, guys, from Rob Cross says, "We beat your unstoppable in Tokyo, Hastings. So why do you think you stand more of a chance than us?" And the Ballers Club did defeat Hastings and Cross back at the Tag Team Cup Tokyo, Japan last month, but the Global Offensive, no joke. After what they did to Hayden and Asher, everybody had best be on notice as Brent King rallies a comeback. Now to the top rope he goes to throw caution to the wind. Will this pay off? Perched up high. Corkscrew something or another. I have no idea. I guess a moonsault kind of it ended up being. Now takes the seat, this King. A deep breath, a little bit of a prayer to whatever he believes in. Kevin Silva and La La Land. And Brent King, let me make sure he stays there. Closes in, taking overhead with the fireman's carry. Now brought up face to face. Kevin Silva not done just yet. Scoop slam. Nope. Reversal by Brent King. DDT. Seated position. And Brent King just going in now with these punches straight to the face. Once again to the seated position, only to plant a boot right to the back of Silva's head. Hook to the jaw, maybe another lumbar check inbound. Silva's not having any of it though. Now Kevin Silva, vintage with the capture suplex. Silva into the pin. Will that be enough to do it? 1, 2, 3. It will. Kevin Silva picks up a much needed win here on Reality Wrestling, and what a match. Kevin Silva knocks off the up-and-coming Brent King. And the blink of an eye turned things around and Silva to notch the W. And here's what did it. A forearm smash debilitates King long enough for Silva to close in for a nasty capture suplex. Kevin Silva victorious, and I'm sure that's going to please Saria. Up next here on Reality Wrestling number 50, guys, we have got some bad blood about to pour over and come to an end once and for all as the Dragon Gary Reed set to go toe-to-toe with his rival Samuel Boone, and it is Falls Count Anywhere. This stems back to when Reed made his debut against Boone, and Samuel would use the Dragon's own submission maneuver, that rolling armbar, against him to win. Reed got a little bit of a taste for payback a couple of weeks ago with a tag team victory. But you know what he would really like is to rewrite that singles loss he took to the former United States champion. And this is his opportunity to do just that. Still to come in our main event, guys. The Fusion Tag Team Champions, the Ballers Club, take on the World Tag Team Champions for Genesis Click. And a tweet from Adam Valentine says, more proof that Brent was on steroids when he faced me. He just got beat by some nobody. Conspiracy. Gary Reed, in his short time in CMV, has proved to be a dangerous competitor and should certainly not be taken lightly. Samuel Boone probably feeling confident after he knows that he can beat Gary, as he did prior, their last one-on-one meeting. But the Dragon has got to know what this win could be for him, what it could mean. Samuel Boone, a CMV vet, a former United States champion. And this is Falls Count Anywhere, which remember means there's no countouts, no disqualifications, pinfall submissions can count anywhere. This fight could go out onto the street if they wanted to take it there. The fans obviously not too into Gary Reed. Look how toned his back is. Good God. Look how toned he is. Just completely like fucking shredded. As here comes his foe, the purveyor of Boone Juice himself, Samuel Boone. Getting funky as always on its way towards the ring. Believe it or not, this man holds a victory over Justin Sane, a clean singles victory, and is indeed a former holder of the prestigious CMV United States Championship. So here we go, my fine feathered friends. Gary Reed and Samuel Boone look to finally bring their grudge to an end. Falls Count Anywhere. Who's the better man? Poe rings the bell and let's get it on. Of course, as much as this fight could spill out into the street, it could very well stay in the ring the entire time. They don't have to go anywhere. Straight jacket DDT right out of the gate, and Samuel Boone feeling good about himself as he gets off some straight kicks right to the face of Reed. Now picks him up, only to barrel right back down onto him. Front headlock. Break of the eye. Samuel Boone not afraid, I guess, to get his hands dirty here against Reed. Dude, he's gonna have to win him, but a nice little clothesline, I think that was. And immediately leaves the ring. Gary Reed looking to get hardcore straight away. Wasted no time. Grabs the age-old equalizer. Steel chair in hand, but Boone gonna make sure he can't use it. Now nearly knocks the chair out of the ring, but it's still there. Lying ominously, ready to be utilized. Oh, what a discus forearm smash. Yeah, he's got the new finisher, go. Oh, bless you, Topher. Sweet boy, sledgehammer. Oh, you missed. Don't. Now Boone was out of the way. Yo, Boone dodging these weapon shots. These reflexes, and now a little leg lariat. Upload that shit so I can see how beautiful it is. Grabbing Reed by the hair in his head, brings him, trying to bring him up to his feet. Finally does now. And oh! Short arm big boot. That's something you don't see too often. Into the top rope he goes. Perched up high. Boone is not a frequent flyer. Going to try for it tonight, though. And a successful endeavor with a little bit of a funky leg drop. Hey, the Grammys are actually coming up upon us, believe it or not. It's a couple of months away. The 4th annual Grammys. Oh, the quickness of Gary Reed showcasing all the skills that he attained in his time in Japan. Now a knee drop off the second turnbuckle. You know, regular knee drop alone is pretty nasty. Put some extra height to it, a little bit more oomph and impact. Could be deadly. Yeah, Britt said, might as well. What do I have to lose? I either become Alpha World Champion or I die. Billy Shaw, I'm pretty sure I said my early Rumble winner pick is El Jefe. I'm still sticking to that. He's a Battle Royal Master. And there again, Gary Reed displays for us his versatile striking aptitude before turning to the audience and taunting them. He knows they're behind Samuel Boone here, who rolls to the outside, not going to find refuge very long. And then a springboard crossbody attempted. Reed put it all on the line, did not pay off, still able to get to his feet as Poe's just running around having no idea what to do. Into the steel steps goes Gary. Hashtag confirmed. El Jefe's in the Rumble. He's coming out number 30, and he's winning. Remember, it is Falls Count Anywhere. As we see there, only a 1 count, though, for the purveyor of Boone Juice, who grabs Gary Reed into a head scissors, lays down some bows. Where's Mike Miles, Botch? Oh, discus punch. Torn Quaterno. We need Mike Miles back in our life. Mike Miles used to be general manager of Reality Wrestling. Reverse DDT by Gary Reed and a furious fist drop attempted. He just pretty much punched pure concrete, you guys. Those pads are pretty much nothing. They might as well not be there. And now a brain buster for the pin. 1. Just a 1 count. That is the botch, Topher. That's Mike Miles himself right there. Fireman's carry overhead, back and forth. These two go tit for tat, Looks 1999 up in here. What is this? A reversal fest? Gary Reed going for a ride. Out of fun one. Face dropped off the apron and busted open. Now going after the legs. Samuel Boone doing a very good job of targeting every single exposed limb of Reed's here. Wearing him down slowly but surely. Look at that little monkey flip. Going to get Gary Reed the upper hand that he needs. Can he maintain control and nab this victory, though? That's the question. Samuel Boone going to take Reed overhead with a little arm drag. The former United States champion now with an Osaka street cutter. One of the most beautiful maneuvers. One of my favorites. Boone takes a moment to pay tribute to his legions of fans here in attendance and around the world. Before now, looking to finish things with that leg hook of his. Gary Reed saw it coming, though he know all too well. Spinning reverse STO, not able to capitalize on the counter. Now paying for it, spinning leg drop by Boone. Another discus, ya punch. Wait, Gary Reed was already busted open. Did Boone just bust himself open? As now he glabs. Obviously glab and gloobs. Nearly able to crack off that bat to the skull of Reed. Now Boone gonna get it. Nope. Oh, we're about to get a Parker Chris Andrews moment here. No! Right to the chest, down to the midsection again and again and a third time. Reed might have broken ribs, but still fighting through the pain with another monkey flip. Gloobs. Oh, Reed! Rolling armbar! Hyperextending the arm of Samuel Boone! It is locked in! Will Samuel Boone be forced to submit? There's no... Oh, no. Reed, let's go. I don't know about that strategy. Immediately paying for it. Luthez press. What is that? A good 6, maybe 8 right hands directly to the face. Clothesline now. This battle is a bloody one. Both men got gashes on their foreheads, blood dripping, weapons used. Certainly putting the Falls Count Anywhere rule to good use as Samuel Boone throws Reed into the security barricade there, uses it to prop up Reed, just hammer away. 1, 2, but just a 2 count. Boone now looking out at the sea of fans, wondering, thinking, what the hell exactly do I got to do to this guy to keep him down? Maybe a hook to the jaw in a second. Osaka Street Cutter will do it. Right down onto the shoulder. That jaw might be unhinged. Wow, no sell by Reed. Pops right back up to his seat, but now thrown overhead with the fireman's carry. These two men know each other very well. Their battles over this past month. Straight jacket DDT. And now Boone has had quite enough as he lines up his shot. This time he's going to get it. The heel hook. 1, 2, 3, and Samuel Boone brings this beef to an end with a decisive victory. The two men beat the hell out of each other. What a Falls Count Anywhere match. But it will be the purveyor of Boone Juice who comes out ahead over the Dragon. Gary Reed gonna need to go backstage and get some stitches real quick. He is bleeding badly. The beginning of the end right there for Gary Reed. A second Osaka Street Cutter then led into this. That spinning heel hook of Boone's and Reed down like a sack of stones. He told me he was either going to do a match tomorrow and Ferocity on Thursday or do a double on Thursday. So I don't know. That's what he told me, though, last night. But it is time for an event. My fine feathered friends have still, of course, to come in our main event. A little treat for this being the 50th episode of Reality Wrestling. Brand and Tag Team Champ, Ballers Club, World Champions for Genesis, Clicks, Xander Slate, and Randy Borton. But first, we've got definitely an interesting matchup coming our way as the Prophet J Money is going to go one-on-one with the psychotic Ryan O'Reilly. J Money has made quite an impact in his very short time in CMV. 2 weeks ago on Monday Night Fusion that he not only defeated United States champion Pierre Thompson, but brutalized him, victimized him to the point where Pierre Thompson is going to be out for the next 2 weeks until Regicide. He's set to return, of course, as he'll be defending his United States title against #1 contender Alistair Knox. I talked to Pierre. He said, I don't care if the doctors do clear me or not. I will be at Regicide 100%. Ready to go and ready to defend my title. He also told me that he'll be coming to get some payback against Money. After that match, Jay tweeted out saying, I'm not just here to win matches in CMV. I'm here to hurt people. I'm here to prove that I am the next big thing, and he just might be. As he looks for another decisive win over Ryan Riley, a former contender for the Rising Star Championship. Riley's going to get back there. A lot of people are saying that Riley deserves a one-on-one shot at the Rising Star Championship after he was supposed to get it against RGP back at Dark Carnival. Remember, Brandon Rain returned, and it became a triple threat. The Prophet J Money ready to go here for our co-main event on Reality Wrasslin at number 50. As here comes Ryan Riley. Has most definitely put himself at the forefront of all of these newcomers so far this season with some great matches, some excellent wins. One of the smaller men of the Fusion roster and CMV in total, and one of the very few cruiserweights we have. But his size does not stop him from being one hell of a competitor, especially with that nasty cross-arm chicken wing at his disposal that J Money's going to have to be wary of. But Ryan Riley got to watch for those pile drivers. Well, I can announce, guys, that at Regicide next Sunday, the 1st of April, live from Madison Square Garden in New York City, the final battle will be waged between RGP and Brandon Rain for the Rising Star Championship. The contracts have been signed as they will be going at it. Tables, ladders, and chairs. Brandon Rain won back the Rising Star title, becoming only the second ever Rising Star champion at Point Break this past Sunday. And that Iron Man tables match, the last 5 seconds of the match, was able to score a point in order to win. And now he and Polerman, one more time, will beat face to face with the title on the line at Regicide TLC. But here we go in our co-main event. It is J Money looking to continue his path of destruction. Will the next victim be Ryan Riley as referee Poe rings the bell? Let's get it on before what is going to be one hell of a main event. Ryan Riley takes down Money with a catchphrase and a very clear size difference right out of the gate. That's not going to stop Double R, though. Oh, excuse me. Northern Lights suplex now to follow through. J Money probably has a good foot, a full foot height difference, and certainly going to be the stronger. But right out of the gate, Riley is dominating with his agility. Now a counter. Irish whip into the corner, spun out. What the hell is this? Hangman's neck breaker by J Money. That's how quickly he can turn things around. This kid is so dangerous. I'm becoming I don't appreciate what he did to Peter Thompson, but I understand why he did it. Wants to make an impact, and I'm becoming a fan of the kid. As look at this, Poe busy looking over at Ryan Riley. Money takes off that top turnbuckle, exposes the steel that lies beneath it. Now going to utilize it. Riley toe back first right into. That is just pure. That's a knot of steel. And now J Money seems to have this match in the bag. Irish whip, the psychotic one, rebounds right into a bicycle knee attempt, but a kick up under the knee instead. Riley not done just yet. Suplex neck breaker by the former contender for the Rising Star Championship. With this win here, could solidify himself next in line. You know, he wants to get that fair one-on-one shot. He never received at Dark Carnival. As now J Money gonna be a victim of his own dirty heel tactics. 11 times off of that exposed turnbuckle goes Money. And then a springboard crossbody to follow through by Riley, who brings Money to his feet, but Money's somehow conscious right now. Should be brain dead. You literally just got it slow. Perfect timing. Kick to the midsection. Trip up by Ryan Riley. This is becoming an exposed turnbuckle match as Riley has a knee bar cinched in. That is one of the most just awful feeling submission moves you can get put on you. To torque your knee at that angle, but Money's able to endure the pain and escape. Looks like he might be limping a little bit, though. That's not good news. Tries for a kick to the midsection. Caught with a power bomb by Riley. J Money. Oh, no, don't tell me. Ryan Riley looks to add insult to injury. The wins or not, has money tied up, and right up where the sun don't shine, a stiff boot to the derriere. Hook of the leg with just a 1 count. Lifting reverse DDT to follow through. Ryan Riley has the upper hand currently. Can he maintain control and get the W? Misses that body splash. Took the risk, but it did not pay off as Jay Money now just refusing to let him get back up to his feet, mercilessly stomping down on top of him. Hook to the jaw. Money perhaps looking to finish things, but Riley instead counters. Now Ryan shoots in, but Money reverses. And what a spine buster that is going to bring Ryan Riley's momentum to a screeching halt as Money hooked to the jaw. This time he's going to get it. German suplex, that's not all. This is vintage Money. Waistlock lariat to follow through that turns Ryan inside out. Now a Rings of Saturn being applied by Money in the middle ring. He's looking for the submission for Ryan Riley, going to escape with a Bateman, the love of my life. Yes, Daniel Bryan cleared to compete. It's everywhere. It's a frenzy. Overhand punch deflected by Money, and now looks to put down Riley the same way he did Pierre Thompson 2 weeks ago. Pile driver off the butterfly setup. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Just a 2 count though. Ryan Riley showing his will to continue on. Backs into the corner. Jay Money like this matchup ain't no thing but a chicken wang. As if it's a walk in the park, a breeze like Ryan Riley's nothing. Might eat his words though. Should not waste so much time taunting and mocking. And that's why Ryan Riley, using the few seconds he was given, able to recuperate. And now, sleeper slam. And that is a prelude to the cross-arm chicken wing that Riley is surely looking to lock in here. But Jay Money did his homework. He saw it coming out. Close fist to the back of the head punch. Hook to the jaw from behind again. German suplex. And for a second time, the waistlock lariat. Oh, Bateman, you summer day in the park. Are you ready for this main event up next? Fusion Tag Team Champions, the Ballers Club, take on the Genesis World Tag Team Champions. Click Interbrand Warfare for the main event of Reality Wrestling number 50. Yes, Money nearly brought this match to an end, but now makes sure, I should say, that Ryan Riley stays down for good. A second butterfly pile driver. Hooks the legs. 1, 2, 3, and Jay Money adds yet another soul to his path of war he is carving here in CMV. Jay Money with an impressive victory over Ryan Riley after a great close matchup. There are bright things in the future of the Prophet, and I do not envy anyone who has to stand across the ring from him. This kid is brutal. And now, folks, here in our main event of Reality Wrestling number 50, a little bit of a special gift brought to us by the GMs, as we have got some inter-brand warfare. The Fusion Tag Team Champions, the Ballers Club, Chris Diamond and Rob Cross, against the Genesis World Tag Team Champions, Clicks, Xander Slate and Randy Borton. Of course, the landscape of Fusion's tag division about to change drastically come Regicide next Sunday, as the Fusion Tag Team titles will be defunct. Ballers Club will be the last ever Fusion Tag Team Champions, in favor for crowning the inaugural Trios Tag Team Champions. The Ballers Club, Rob Cross, Chase Henderson, and Mateo Blade will take on the BRC in a six-man tag team and ladder match. Of course, we know that Diamond will be busy going one-on-one with King of the Ring, Andrew Briggs, Mr. Money in the Bank. Diamond most definitely going to have his hands full with that. And on the other side, Slate and Borton, coming off of a lot of recent wins, retaining their titles against Zaire and Ortiz on Genesis, and then the victory over Matsuda Tanaka and Dave Turner this Friday. They are set to defend their belts against Imaginary Friends, guys. That is going to be CMV, because if Click can retain against Smiley Danielson and Freddie Osborne, they will break first for most defenses as World Tag Team Champions. They are currently tied with hashtag Trending Worldwide 5 apiece, and the other record will be they will surpass the United Kingdom for second longest reigning World Tag Team Champions of all time. The United Kingdom currently at 5 months right now. Slate and Borton are, I think, at 4 weeks and 4 months, I should say, and 3 weeks. So if they retain by the time their next defense comes around, they will have passed the United Kingdom to take that slice of history for their own. Ballers Club and Click certainly no strangers to one another for months. Every now and again, we see some trash talks. But now they take to the ring to prove who the better champs are in the tag team division under the CMV banner. As here come the guys who won the Fusion Tag Team titles back in the Cup. Won the Cup and then beat the ATL all in the same night to become champs. They have got a big task ahead of them. This is easily the biggest match of the Ballers Club career, because Xander Slate and Borton, not only the World Tag Team Champions and, set to break 2 records possibly, but individually they are 2 guaranteed future Hall of Famers, 2 former World Champions. Diamond with that Money in the Bank contract in his hands, of course, anytime, anywhere can cash in for a World Champion. Joining, ready to go, of course, Cross came off a dominant win over Andrew Briggs last night on Monday Night Fusion. It's got to feel good for Diamond heading in his match with the King of the Ring at Regicide next Sunday. As now here come the Click, Xander Slate, the OG Dirty Heel, and the Milkman Randy Borton, brandishing those brand new World Tag Team titles. 4 months and 3 weeks they have held the gold. If they can retain against the Imaginary Friends this Friday, they will further cement themselves as quite possibly one of the greatest tag teams in CMV's history. So here we go, brand warfare, the Fusion Tag Team Champions, the Ballers Club, Chris Diamond starting off against the Genesis World Tag Team Champions, Click. Xander Slate going to be kicking it off as referee Poe rings that bell, and here we go, they meet in the middle of the ring, immediately an Irish whip by Slate out onto the apron, and Xander looking to get rid of Diamond real quick. Diamond says, nah fam, take this knee instead. What a springboard early risk. Gonna pay off for Diamond as now he goes up to the second turnbuckle, missed the Money in the Bank, gonna fly, showing us his agility with a Phoenix Splash. Not a great start for the OG Dirty Heel here, and a kick right to the shoulder now. Xander Slate's feeling the pain as he's brought to his feet. Reel him in, kick to the gut, DDT. Mama Louise, Diamond is going hard to the motherfucking paint right now. He realizes what this win can mean for him. legitimize him as a real future star. The former Rising Star champion right now, though, taken down, and Xander Slate just unloading. Click would love to keep their momentum on an all-time high heading into their defense, as now Poe checking on Chris Diamond, doesn't see Slate exposed to turnbuckle. One turnbuckle put back on, only for the next match to have it taken off again. But Diamond is a dirty heel as well. But you know what? You know what Slate just did also? You got to realize is that Ballers Club now can't hit their tag team finisher. Slate, in taking off his their turnbuckle, now the Ballers Club cannot hit their patented tag team finishing maneuver. That is how smart, that is how wily the veteran Xander Slate is. And now a tag to Randy Borton. The Milkman goes up high, pointing down at Diamond, who gets to his feet, having no idea where the hell he is. Oh, and a chop right down to the top of the head. That DDT sounded like him. And Borton looks like he's going to allow Diamond to make this hot tag. That's an interesting choice, but here comes Rob Cross, the three-time WGW Light Heavyweight Champion. Doesn't even take Borton off his feet. Clothesline, knee, another clothesline, another knee, another clothesline, another knee, another clothesline. Finally Borton down to his knees, and finally with a drop kick, gets down, only to get right back up. Another knee. Borton is a machine. What a beast. Rob Cross has got to be miffed right now. Borton just refused to go down. Oh, there he goes. A straight knee to the face will do that too. But now a hot tag to Xander Slate. Cross took his eye out the ball for a moment. Here comes the OG Dirty Heel. That clothesline took Cross down. At the Ballers Club win, it'll be the biggest win of their careers with Cross. Cross, sunset flip powerbomb can steal it. 1, 2, just the 2 count. And a mere blink of an eye, Cross just nearly put down Click. But here comes Borton trying to help out his boy a little bit too late, but Slate moves out of the way. Does Fusion get a tag and trios title? What? Now, the Ballers Club are the current Fusion Tag Team Champions. They will be the last ever. The titles will be dropped. They will be deactivated in favor of the Trios titles, who will crown the inaugural champions at Regicide next Sunday, when the Ballers Club take on the Brass Ring Club in a 6-man tag team ladder match, as Xander Slate uses the ropes to choke out Rob Cross here. Watches Poe's 5 count, though. Doesn't want to be disqualified. And now like it ain't no thing but a chicken wang. How dangerous are Slate and Borton? They're so smart. How they took off the Ballers Club's top turnbuckle. Now Xander, rolling cutter. And that puts Cross in a big spot of trouble. This is not a tag title match. This is just champs versus champs, as Rob Cross looks to mount a comeback, knowing that he's in the deep end right now, trying to keep his head above the water. Spine buster. And Cross, a little bit of a cheeky pelvic thrust as Xander looks for refuge in the corner. Don't think he's going to find it, though. Cross closing in on him. You know what up, Diamond? You are late, but hey, kind of just in time for the main event. We're about halfway through, a good 5 minutes or so into it. And Rob Cross pulls off that sit-out last ride powerbomb of his. Slate took off the Ballers Club top turnbuckle, which means that they cannot hit their tag team finishing maneuver now. That's just a little bit of the ingenuity, these smarts by Slate. But there's a hot tag, and here comes Mr. Running the Bank. Here comes Chris Diamond. High knee, Slate's busted open. And now a kitchen sink. And another high knee, but Slate saw it coming that time. Now he shoots in. Chris Diamond's going frantic. Tries for another high knee, countered again. What is happening there? He's going to get it. Not a quitter. Let nobody say that Chris Diamond is a quitter. One belt is tag team, so they can be defended in the 6-man matches. The other is a singles title. As Chris Diamond did a little bit of a jig there. Get under Xander's skin, then a scoop slam. You see Borton begging for the tag. He knows his partner and good brother is in trouble. Oh, break your neck foundation. Xander having already previously taken a sunset flip powerbomb by Cross as well. This could do it. The Ballers Club in for the biggest win of their careers, but Borton makes sure the match does not end just yet. Now trying to help out Slate a little bit. Takes out Diamond. Woo! With a knife edge chop across the chest, lighting it up like the 4th of July. Xander Slate and Rob Cross are down. These two teams blowing the roof off the joint to prove who the better tandem really is. Look at that, Rob Cross watching from the apron, and Slate gets back to his seat. Meanwhile, Chris Diamond, twist of fate to Borton. That's going to put Xander in a handicap situation, but also on the distraction as Slate capitalizes. Rolling cutter to Mr. Money in the Bank as Borton right back up out of the apron. Meanwhile, Xander Slate by Slate is cinched in. So many people have submitted at the hands of Slate, and Diamond will join them. The Click stand victorious over the Bowlers Club after a fantastic tag team encounter. Picking up the momentum. The tidal wave continues to get bigger en route to their World Tag Title defense this Friday against Imaginary Friends. Chris Diamond very well may have had the match won right here, if not for letting himself get caught up. Went and knocked Borton off the apron. Slate was able to capitalize on the distraction with the rolling cutter, followed by the Slate by Slate. And the World Tag Team Champions. Too sweet, baby. The Good Brothers get that W. Hey, so, what have I said? So, bitch. What would you do? See if we have any news. That's an interesting fatal four-way I had there. Nope, no alerts. Remember when you never used to win, Topher? Ah, the good old times. Thinking of something right now. You know what? I think. I think here, I think we're going to have a little tournament on this live event. And a lot in the Royal Rumble in it, like guys who probably wouldn't get in the Rumble otherwise. Of course, the 30-man Royal Rumble match is just 4 weeks off. Hosted at the 3rd annual Absolution, will consist of 30 men from both Fusion and Genesis. But let's see who the first confirmed man will be in the 6th annual CMV Royal Rumble. So we're going to put newcomers in it, like I said, because otherwise they might not actually get the spot. And I'm just going to do the final. So we're going to sim the opening matches. We're not going to do all the matches because then I'd be here for like 2 hours. Well, let's see. We'll put Gary Reed in there. Put Gary. He can go up against. Let's put him against, let's say, Carlton Jackson. Harvey's not a newcomer. We'll have Zach Smith take on. We'll have Billy go up again. Genesis. It's a fusion guy. We'll have him go up against Ryan Riley. We will have Jay. We'll have Money. Yeah, we'll have J Money take on let's say Jack Dial-Up. All right, a little bit of a cheeky little tournament held on this special live event between 8 newcomers, the winner of which will get themselves a guaranteed spot inside of the 30-man Royal Rumble match in 4 weeks, whereas otherwise they may not have gotten the luck of the draw. They will have a guaranteed spot, a guaranteed opportunity to possibly headline the 3rd annual homecoming for a world championship opportunity. So let's see who advances between Gary Reed and Carlton Jackson. Will be the Dragon Gary Reed. So a nice win for him. Then we've got the NGW alumni Zach Smith against Twisted. And it will be Zach Smith outdoing Twisted to get the win. Then we have got the unbeaten Billy Shaw taking on Ryan Riley. Billy Shaw advances the Texan Dream, takes one step closer. Then J Money the Prophet takes on former Rising Star champion Jack Dial-Up. J Money advances. We have got Gary Reed, Zach Smith in the semifinals. Gary Reed gets a spot in the finals. And then Shaw versus Money. It will be J Money. So we have got the Genesis superstar, the Dragon, Gary Reed, against the Prophet, J Money. The winner gets themselves a guaranteed Absa 30 in the 6th annual Royal Rumble match in 4 weeks' time at Absolution. I did it. Hey, technically, GOAT, 7-1. For number 1. Yeah, number 1 in the Royal Rumble. No, just a guaranteed spot. They will. One of these two guys is going to definitively have one of the 30 numbers in the Royal Rumble match. Gary Reed versus the Prophet, J Money, who has been so super impressive. Well, here we go. Reed and Money 1-on-1. The winner gets themselves one of the 30 spots in the 6th annual CMV Royal Rumble match in 4 weeks' time. Remember, these two guys just both went through 2 matches before coming to compete here in the main event. Gary Reed knock it out. Carlton Jackson and Zach Smith, while J Money defeated Jack Dial-Up and then Billy Shaw. So they are not at 100%, but they know what's on the line. This is a career changer for these two youngins as Money bashes Reed's face off the top turnbuckle. Why not the exposed one, though? Immediately when the match started, went over and exposed the opposite turnbuckle. Yeah, that maybe they could. You know, everybody who's in the tournament may still have the chance to get in the Rumble, but it's not certain. It's not 100%. There's a very good chance that they won't make it into the lineup, but the winner of this will have their spot 100% guaranteed into the Rumble as Gary Reed throws caution to the wind for a moonsault off the apron to the outside. And remember, the outside is just pure hardwood, as this is inside of a gymnasium. You are like probably the fourth person to come in here during this stream and break the news about Daniel Bryan. I was never a big Daniel Bryan fan, to be honest, but on the hardwood, no! Package pile driver right down onto the wood, guys. My God. Now Gary Reed just absolutely limp and lifeless, thrown into the ring. As Money knows he has this match in the bag, but perhaps not. The Dragon digs down deep. Ducks a clothesline, but they're going to get it anyway. Yeah, but I was never a big fan of Daniel Bryan to begin with, so I don't really care. And here's J Money, German suplex. And he's going to follow that up with a hellacious waist lock lariat. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Just a 2 count, though. Both these men made it through 2 others to get here. A guaranteed spot in the CMV Royal Rumble match on the line. As the Dragon may be slain. The Prophet with the butterfly pile driver. In order to grab himself the opportunity of a lifetime. No, Reed! Gary Reed knows what's on the line. Pulling that resiliency out of nowhere to carry on. But the fact of the matter is he's actually got to win the match. He just can't keep kicking out and defending. He's got to go on the offense, and that pop-up European uppercut right there is a great place to start as Reed now feeds off the energy of the CMV universe. Live in attendance. And now looking for that big comeback. I'm going to put a stop to the carnage of J Money. I'm going to take a shot in the dark and guess who was going for that rolling armbar of his. Instead, Money counters and a suplex neckbreaker. Money took out United States champion Pierre Thompson, took out Ryan Riley. Now looks to take out Gary Reed. There's a German again, and once more out of the waistlock. Bam! Twisted inside out. Surprise, Reed's head didn't go flying out into the crowd there. Shoots down. Reed still has something. Running on fumes, surely, but not giving in. To the turnbuckle he goes. After all the damage he's taken and all the close calls to go for a risk like this. And it does not pay off for him. J Money moves out of the way, kick to the gut. Now he locks in a Kimura. Kimura locked in by J Money, the Prophet. Looking to force Gary Reed to tap, but Reed gonna roll through and escape. But the damage to that arm is surely done. J Money shoots in, Reed sidesteps up over the shoulders, fireman's carry position. And just gonna drop Money on the top rope. Lateral press. 1, just a 1 count. Now Gary Reed stands face to face. Arm wrench, you can tell that he's softening J Money up to try to go for that arm bar of his again. The question is, will he be able to actually get it locked in, or will Money have his way? I think Money just went for another butterfly pile driver. For these two have already gone through 2 other matches and be putting, oh, the exposed turnbuckle. I completely forgot about it. J Money's own dirty heel tactics coming back to perhaps cost him this huge opportunity. Going after that arm, trying to tear the shoulder out of its socket. J Money is in a world of pain, and Gary Reed knows that. Another catapult European uppercut. Can Reed get himself that guaranteed spot in the 6th annual CMV Royal Rumble as he goes up to the top rope again, throwing caution to the wind. Perched up high, elbow drop by the Dragon. 1, 2, no! Gary Reed thought he had it, but J Money kicks out, and a springboard leg drop just may spell the end for Reed as Money for a third time looks for that German suplex lariat combination, but instead gets the absolute shit kicked out of him. Aggressive pin. Lateral press by Reed, desperate at this point in the matchup. Just a 2 count, though. Hands on his hips. Reed wonders, what do I got to do? Is there anything I can do to keep this guy down? That fish drop misses. And a DDT. Stomp down onto the arm. The Prophet going to show us his power as he deadlifts Reed up off the canvas for a gut-wrench powerbomb. And Gary, eyes glazed over, guys, looks to be completely out of it as again, German suplex. Reed brought up to see, only to be floored with this, just wicked clothesline. Oh, don't tell me. Do not tell me, J Money. Dirty heel tactics. Referee Perry White does not see it. Feet on the rope, feet on the rope. Money, no. Not going to be stealing it right now. Gary Reed powers through. Reed a third time with the catapult European. Holy shit, these two. What a banger. We are getting in the finals of this Royal Rumble tournament. These young up-and-comers showing their fire and passion that they have. Jumping cutter, that reversal took it out of J Money, though, and now Reed gonna be able to take advantage because of it. Look what he's doing to that arm. Oh my God, the way that Money's arm is bent and just stomping down onto the bicep. Mamma mia. Making a very clear target of that arm so that when he locks in that arm bar of his, that patented arm bar, Money will have no choice but to tap. Reed turns to the CMV universe. Lets them know he's still ready to go. As he lines up his shot, J Money gets to his feet, completely unaware of the fate that awaits him. Gary Reed locks in the rolling arm bar. It is cinched in, hyperextending the arm. Can Money get the rope break? Can he escape? Or will he tap? No, J Money submits. The Prophet is forced to tap, and Gary Reed is the first man confirmed for the 6th annual CMV Royal Rumble match. In 4 weeks' time, he has himself a guaranteed spot in the 30. What a match. But the Dragon stands above the rest. And secures the opportunity of a lifetime. Oh yeah, I'll have faith too. Also confirmed. What a fantastic match. Gary Reed outdoes 3 other men to see himself victorious. And now in 4 weeks' time, if Reed can survive, he may see himself go into Homecoming to main event the last pay-per-view of the year. Congratulations to Gary Reed. His first singles win, 3 singles wins too. They won all, they all submissions. Let's see. Submission. Oh, he actually beat Zach Smith by pinfall. I guess he probably used that elbow drop then. But for Carlton, yeah, he tapped him out. So congratulations to Gary Reed, indeed, getting himself a spot in the Royal Rumble match. Guys, as always, thank you for watching. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, make sure you do follow me so that you get a notification when I go live. As you can see there, !CMV will give you a link to our website. !CMV will let you know a little bit more about us. !Join will give you a link to our website. easy as pie. Official CMV underscore is indeed our Twitter. You can follow us for updates, signings, match cards, all that kind of good stuff. And last but not least, what up, Gumbel? Coming in just at the end. Let's get a key to success. Another one. Thank you, and goodbye.